Hey everyone, this is Daryl. Howdy from Daily Crypto Trade Signals. Hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. And guys and gals, it's a great day here on Sunday. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Just sitting on the beach, willing out there. It's nice. It's a nice day out here. And you know, what are we going to discuss? And we're going to be discussing, you know, the elephant in the room, and that is SVB Bank, and what that entails and what kind of pressures that's going to put on the crypto markets and the broader market. So as you all know, unless you've been hiding under a rock, SVB has basically collapsed out there. The Fed has taken over the bank out there. USDC has depegged because they have $3.3 billion stuck in there. And basically that's caused USDC to depeg. However, Circle Group has said that they're going to be using corporate funds out there to prop up the peg, so that way we can see that, you know, this is going to be back to 1-to-1 ratio for USDC. So that is good. I mean, we kind of averted a big disaster out there. We are seeing that the USDC has started to repeg again, so that is pretty good news out there. Looks like Binance has started USDC pairs again, so they've come back out online. So hopefully by Monday, most of centralized crypto exchanges should have USDC back online. So, you know, the other thing that's concerned me is with the SVB bank out there, with that collapse, the Fed has now taken over that bank, and now the FDIC insurance is going to be applied to only 2.7% of all accounts. Most of the other accounts, more than 97% of accounts have more than $250,000 on deposit. We're seeing more and more tech companies have their money in that bank. Roku is one of those. A lot of VC venture capitalists and tech startups also have their money in that bank. And keep in mind, this is one of the worst banking collapses since 2008. And 2008, because we had a lot of, you know, banking collapsing, we had the housing crisis, all of that happened. And that is why, Satoshi Nakamoto, he decided to build Bitcoin basically to protect ourselves from bank fallout. Remember, most banks right now are over leveraged, absolutely over leveraged out there. And as I said in my live stream, one of the reasons that SVB Bank did collapse is because they have treasury bonds. Their yield is 2%. They were strapped for cash. They needed to sell them, but nobody wanted to buy their bonds out there because if you can buy a bond now and it's 4%. So they were unable to raise cash, and that created a bank run out there, and they couldn't pay out the depositors. So that is why the Fed came in and said, look, we're going to liquidate you. And so hopefully there will be a white knight out there that will come in and buy this bank out there. So we've had Silvergate, we have SVB, and you know, it does appear and does feel like there's a concerted, aggressive attack on the banks out there, particularly the crypto-friendly banks out there. So that is concerning. But we are seeing that Bitcoin price is raising right now. Bitcoin price is going up, and a lot of that is because of this SVB bank, because of Silvergate. A lot of people are realizing that perhaps Bitcoin is a safe haven, perhaps crypto is a safe haven, particularly, you know, the top 50 projects. As I said earlier, you know, diversification is absolutely key out there. 50% in Bitcoin, 25% in Ethereum, and the rest in the mid caps. As I said personally, I don't go below 67, the 67th project, which is PancakeSwap. I don't go below that. So that's what I'm saying. Remember, don't do what I do. Do what you think you need to do. Do your own research. Do your absolute own research. Remember, everything here is financial advice, and I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not telling you to sell anything. I'm only telling you to do you. So, you know, we might see a white knight come in. I believe that SVB Bank is too big to fail. I believe that the Fed is going to come in. They may ask, you know, the Citibank Group. They may ask JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, other big banks to basically pitch in and help and buy up their stock and inject some capital in there. Now, interestingly, Elon Musk out there did say that he thought that might be a good idea for him to go and buy that bank, and that would be absolutely awesome. That would be absolutely fantastic if Elon Musk did buy that bank, because he could then integrate Twitter into SVB Bank. That will allow a very big onboarding of fiat. Also with their Twitter token out there, that will allow an on-ramp for them. And remember, the developers of Twitter said, look, they're open and they kept the code open for allowing a crypto blockchain, a blockchain-based crypto to be part of Twitter. So that would allow a perfect onboarding, offboarding of that. And still, there is still a possibility that our Doge, your Doge, could be part of the whole Twitter paradigm. Remember, Elon Musk, he absolutely wants Twitter to be the biggest payment social media application out there, very similar to WeChat that the Chinese are using out there. So this could be a historical pivotal moment. But however, we need to wait and see. When the government opens on Monday, the U.S. government opens on Monday, we need to see what concise action they're going to take. What exactly are they going to do to absolutely save SVB out there? They will save it. I believe they will, and I believe that perhaps even Elon Musk could come in as the white knight. If not, the Fed will do that. And I think that, as I said earlier in my previous video, Jeremy Powell, he's probably waking up. He's going to wake up Monday and think about what ramifications does his absolute hawkish reforms and his hawkish interest rates have had on the whole financial system out there. And one of the reasons that we're seeing that SVB Bank has collapsed is because of the policies that Jeremy Powell has come out with. So that is something that we need to keep an eye on. And I believe that at the next FOMC meeting, he is going to come in very dovish. And hopefully that the interest rate hikes that he comes out with are going to be lower than expected, or no interest rate out there. Because inflation definitely is one thing. Inflation is definitely a problem. But if we have huge banks collapsing time and time again, this will annihilate the U.S. economy. This could cause the U.S. dollar to lose its value 30 to 40%. Perhaps we could see the U.S. dollar becoming like Brazil out there. And remember, the Saudis did say that they're going to be using the Chinese yuan to start to accept payment for oil and gas out there. So that is interesting that they're backing away from the greenback. So we could be seeing that, if the Fed does not stop its current financial aggressive plan out there, we could see more banks go broke. We could see more people going broke. We could see more bankruptcies out there. So that is very, very important that the Fed does get their act together. So right now, cryptocurrency is at a very huge pivotal point out there, and this pivotal point is very important that the Fed gets its act together and that we see a very strong reaction out there, a very strong shoring up of what needs to happen and what needs to be done out there to make the SVB Bank whole and recover out there. So right now, crypto is looking very good. We're up about 1.14%, but this rise may not hold. It could collapse depending on what kind of reaction that the Fed does take out there. So we really just need to keep an eye on things, and I believe that over time things will recover. We will recover, but it all depends on what the stance of the Fed is. And if they do absolutely nothing and they do let SVB collapse, we could see more bank runs, more absolute bank runs. But once again, so far the lesson learned is banks can't be trusted. Banks are over leveraged. Maybe cryptocurrency, maybe Bitcoin is the solution out there. And if we do see that the US dollar starts to lose its value because of what's going on, then absolutely we're going to see big, huge movements for a Bitcoin out there. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what you should be thinking. Remember, none of this is financial advice, guys. Don't forget, Dogecoin, we will get there. Absolutely get there. Things are looking bad now, dollar cost average, and wait for life-changing wealth out there. So this is the OG, the Ric Flair of crypto, saying, be blessed, be well. Go down there, check out all the links, guys. Be part of the conversation. Join our Discord, guys. I would appreciate it, guys. So I will see you absolutely next one, guys. Peace out.